5 signs that you've met your twin flame, or true signs that you've met your twin flame. They then proceed to talk about how you know that you've met your twin if they complete you, or you just know, or you have deja vu when you meet them. The truth is, you can feel all of these feelings with any member of the soul family. And going a step further, some of the signs that we hear regarding twin flames are absolutely identical to a karmic relationship. Karmic relationships, in fact, are so similar to twin flames that they can even be considered false flames, a topic I will do another video on if you're interested. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to give you the one sign to know for absolute certain that you've met your twin flame. Let me preface this by saying that this video specifically is geared towards the chaser in the twin flame relationship. And this is for 2 reasons. Number 1, because the chaser knows after the initial separation from their twin that they have met their twin. Whereas the runner does not accept it until they have undergone some form of ego degradation. Number 2, at this moment in time, for the purpose of this video, your twin flame doesn't matter. You are the only one who matters because you are the exact same thing as your twin, and you've manifested a 3D physical representation of yourself. If you are the runner in your dynamic, then stay tuned, because I will give a brief synopsis of how you have or will figure out that you have met your twin. But let's get into it. The one sign that you have met your twin flame is that of personal growth and the birth of self-love during separation. When we go into the first separation with our twin, that weird feeling occurs where we feel like we're sinking. We have what's called the dark night of the soul, and we panic at the thought of not being with this person. But then something happens. We begin to feel an interconnectedness with our twin, with everything, with ourselves, and we start to recognize that we are the universe manifested in physical form. We research, we read, we meditate, we do all of these things that solidify the fact that we are always connected to our twin. And if we stop listening to the ego and its obsession with the physical person of our twin, we begin to develop self-love. I talk about this in my video, Twin Flames and Self-Love, in case you haven't watched it. And the reasons that this happens is because you have manifested your twin in order for you, the universe, to remember who you are. I've said it 1,000 times, and I will say it 1,000 more. Your twin flame is an absolute recognition of yourself as the universe. Not consciously at first, but energetically all the way. The difference between a twin flame and a karmic is just this. With a karmic relationship, we do not grow at a deep level when we break up or separate from them. We are angry, bitter, hateful, or apathetic, and hopefully learn the lesson that the karmic was trying to show us. But we do not grow at an absolute level like we do with the twin. Your twin is identical to you, and through their fears and insecurities mirrored back to you, you realize that you don't want to be like that anymore. You change your perspectives, how you interact with others, and how you interact with yourself. You grow on a level that you have never been able to grow before. And you do it more and more every single time you go into separation from your twin. Twin flame separation is like the ultimate therapy on the core karmic lesson that you've never been able to touch before with therapy. Just meeting your twin gives you the ability to tap into that universal self-love and spiritual growth. And if you don't get that during separation, then you have not met your twin flame. Now, with regards to the runner, no matter how much you tell them that you're twins, they will either completely deny it or agree with you, but it will never sink in. It isn't until they go through some form of ego degradation and feel the power of surrender that they will fully comprehend that they have in fact met their twin. For the runner, this final step of surrender not only aids the two of you to enter into union, but it also separates you from a soulmate. Because with a soulmate relationship, there will ultimately be a push towards ego degradation. However, the ego will fight tooth and nail to preserve itself. Though the runner twin will most likely fight and fight and fight to not reach this point of surrender, the more time you two spend with one another, the more they will energetically have no choice. You two raise each other's vibrations so much that neither of you will be able to function fully on the 3D plane anymore. So let me break this down for you more simply. If you're in a relationship with someone and you break up due to one of you not liking the other anymore on the 3D plane, this is a karmic. If you have been with someone for years with no separation and you finally break up, this is a soulmate. If during your separation you are stuck in the 3D realm of ego and have no
Okay, real quick, before we carry on, I have to let you know, a lot of times because the universe doesn't want you and your twin to break up when you do finally get together, it will put you through hard times apart. It will make it hard for you when you're without him. You will miss him, so that way when you guys finally get together, you can actually embrace each other and not want to break up, because it's very important that in this lifetime you do not break up, because it would be like, remember how hard it is. The universe will remind you, remember how hard it was to get to this guy, to finally, because when you finally get to them, you're going to start seeing everything about them, the annoying parts of them, the irritating parts of them, and you have to deal with it. You have to accept it. Like me, for instance, it's like, now that I've awoken to Justin Bieber being my twin, which is really, really strange and really crazy, which there's a lot of times where I'm like, I doubt it, but doubting it is not going to help, because like I said in other videos, it's all about surrender. So him aiming at me and telling me to come out, he's the chaser and I'm the runner, because the whole time I've been running from my affections for this guy. I've been running from his music. I've been running for falling for him. I've been running from all of this stuff. And it's just like, oh my God, it's like, why do I keep coming back to remembering? What is the point of even loving Justin Bieber? That's what my mind was. I was like, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. But and the universe kept saying, this is your twin. This is your twin. And it keeps opening my eyes. Listen to the words he's saying. Listen to this. And I'm very, very close to God. So I know a lot of people will say, oh, we're all close to God. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you feel like he's your twin, then you represent him as your twin. That's your job. But don't get discouraged, because like I said before, claiming one person could bring your true twin closer. So as the mature twin, I'm not affected by other people being in love with this guy. I don't like watching him kiss other people, but I do understand he has to face what he has to face because of the situation that he's in or where he's at. So it's not like it's his fault or his decision. It's just what the universe has brought towards him. He's always targeted because he's a millionaire. Now, so for me, I have to sit back here and climb that ladder musically, lyrically, internetly, keep sharing, finding a way, paving a way for us, because we're going to be the people that open the eyes of so many blind people in the regular world that have twins that are actually celebrities, but they don't know it. So that's where we're going with this. God is going with this, because so many people have twins, because a lot of celebrities are like, well, where's my soulmate? Where's my person? Hey, your person could be in poverty right now. And I've been saying that. We've been saying that for a very long time. Your person could be on the street while you're famous. And there's a reason why a lot of people think your person is going to be right in the same situation because you're twins. Your situation, no, because you guys are educating each other. So the poor twin is educating the rich twin, while the rich twin also educates, but he follows because he needs direction on what to do with the finances that he has. And it's really hard, especially when you have fakes, when you have people that are trying to, so it's my job as the poor twin to climb my own ladder, not rely on his finances, but also follow. He's like, one of his songs is like, you follow my lead. So I can't really just go to just anybody and be like, oh, let me follow this guy. My heart is completely devoted to this person because this person has captured me.